Alrighty, I gotta wake up especially early tomorrow, so I wanted to hurry up and get a couple episodes recorded for the sake of progress. Before I call it a night, I gotta wake up around 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow. It's gonna be a long day. Grandma's got a doctor appointment, so we gotta go out of town, so on and so forth. So we can recruit some people, and I'm thinking if they're mechanics, we should do that again. I made the mage well nice and bright, but and they are currently giving us this quick supply drop for 150 influence, which I'm going to do just in case we might get... This was that group that we went and we ran 2 samples to, and they're like, yeah, you the best. We're with you all the way now. Okay.
New place to put it.
As anticipated, it's not that much, actually. The only reason we're on a different guy right now is we got the glitch going. I got to switch over. The glitch with sieges. I made a lot of progress today before work on the State of Decay lethal guide. I probably was better off working on the Halo video I've got going, but that's where my interest was today. And then Grandma started having some issues with her health, and that became the day. Last night we had a really successful recording session. I feel we did well. I kind of wish the community editor was back so I could give her discipline. That's the only thing I feel like. Otherwise, I feel like this is fine. And even resourcefulness, I guess, isn't that bad, but it's just all about the stamina. I feel like we just got to be able to keep swinging the axe and keep dodging and getting in and out of situations like we've been doing. The trouble for us is, at this moment, we do not have a vehicle. Or in fact, where did our last vehicle crash at? Right there. That sounds about right. The Niagara's probably way. I'm surprised there's another infestation. I thought we cleared all that out last night. This is still around. Oh, there it is. And either way, everything's destroyed, so no matter how we look at it, I guess the most we could probably do is call in the Preppers pack. But that's garden theme, so even then we wouldn't get anything. And that'd be stretching the rules pretty good at that point. So, what we've got to do... These have already been looted. What's in here? So we can't loot a lot, because we obviously don't have any space. But we're gonna, these auto repair, they sometimes have toolkits. Off to a real good start here. Really shooting it up, man. Oh well. Yeah, so I'm happy with our progress. We're just in a bit of a tough spot now because we've lost our car. Otherwise, it really would not be that bad. That was just bad. I should have swung. I wanted to throw her into these other two, Soccer Mom Sally, and I just got off my shift at the Quickie Mart. This, see, if I don't go, Boom would not be doing this right now. He would disagree. Like, you just gotta keep moving. So much for the headshots. We have like no 7.62 ammo in reserve either, and I'm sitting here missing 3 or 4 shots on screamers and bloaters. That's because I took the melatonin early. I took the melatonin and got sat down and said, hey, let's do 2 episodes. And I hope that being tired doesn't ruin anything. The fog is intense, so it like kind of started clearing all at once. We need to get her an espresso too. It's just not, it's also not smart to be like moving around this heavy like we are. The fact that we got a rucksack and a bunch of explosives. Frag grenades have been impressively effective. Civ Eevee, something like that. He's a YouTuber, does State of Decay content. He does good State of Decay content. He has a graph on his Discord showing damage to play carts, and he has it listed that it only takes 2 bloater gas bombs to kill a play cart. But I gotta imagine that means to phase it, because it usually takes us 6 if we do everything right. But he's also got it listed as 2 for frag grenades, which have also been about 6. Like, people are probably sleeping on frag grenades, but at the same time, when you go into a pure cost ratio, I would imagine bloater gas is probably actually cheaper. I don't know that I've found a way to actually craft frag grenades. Maybe the armory, and it's probably not that cheap. I don't know. I should know that. We should look into that. But I know that there we go. Bloater gas grenades are mostly just samples. They should totally bring in the skills from Heartland into the main game sandbox. Obsession, butchery, things of that nature. I think that would be cool and help. I know that when we do our day 99 run, I'm going to totally... Some of our characters are going to have that. Namely Grace. Grace is going to get some love, and I've got to rebuild an Oz. I believe what I'm going to do this time is let's get some Wits XP, because I think that we're actually... Look at that. Amazingly, we have some morale. We could really use a... we need water for coffee, so I'll do it. We could really use... have a gardener, so we'll level her up some. Mechanic for toolkits is probably more important than computers, but I'll really take either. They're almost the same to me, but toolkits obviously are more important. I still feel like there are some looting opportunities, but this is getting pretty annoying and I'm killing the hearts a little too often. Also getting in too many fights. Oh man, it's been a really long time since I saw the monochrome glitch pop up. We gotta go pretty far for our wizard van. Luckily, this is no longer plague territory and we saved and quit, so things are a lot more diluted right now. This is the best I've seen the fog look, and on the mage well, that looks really nice. That looks fantastic. The dynamic lighting, the bright sun coming up through the fog, and the shadows it's creating, the god rays, looks really good. It looks still murky and foggy on my gaming monitor, but for some reason on the mage well, it's all so crisp and sharp. This is the best I've seen this look. Update 28 is supposed to be all about the aesthetic of Providence Ridge, and I think that scene right there is the most I've ever... I'll even take a screenshot of it. That's a good screenshot. The best I've seen it look. Oh, man. This is why I think we should probably just stealth our way through. There's just too many of the bastards. Oh, yeah. They noticed. He screamed. That army zombie in particular noticed. One thing about scouting that's nice, scouting and stealth, I still think scouting needs a redo, but because it's just a quality of life change, but it does have that enemy detection range, and that does make a difference. You get some enemy detection range fall off or gain, however you want to look at it. They don't see you from as far out with just max and stealth, but resourcefulness, we don't get any of it. We just get better at grabbing stuff. We'll find a way around. I'd like to kill if we have 2 episodes, even if they're short, since the melatonin's gonna kick my freaking butt here. But 2 hearts would be good. Even with spamming it, if she's in the middle of a swing, you're still not gonna get through it. State of Decay's fighting has always been more than just spamming the X button. You do have to time it and then learn how to start flowing moves together. I'm not sure why it still is that I felt like I had more control in State of Decay 1, though. There's probably more moves in this one overall. Now that crushed her head. If that happened every time, that would be a thing of beauty, because that's how I expect it to work. That's the way I think it should work. She got shoved really hard and her head popped on that damn door.
Can't do it. Loader alert.
Where'd they all come from? Hi. I'm to test the stealth update, even though they might see us over here. The game music instantly changed. So that definitely lost them. I love the stealth update. Though I do think one's still behind us. Judging from the sound. At least one knew that we hopped that fence. Probably the first one through that door. Marathon with its fatigue severity has been a real lifesaver though. She should, Tay here should be down to 0, but yet she has a firefighter's indomitable will. She keeps going into the fires, keeps going into the plague hearts. Now don't tell me, come on. We at least have 7 on wits. That alone changes enemy detection range. When in Rome, we can find another toolkit that definitely wouldn't hurt things.
Looks empty.
I kind of want to accidentally on purpose
Definitely know I'm here now.
make a toolkit.
That's not going to fit.
I know I shouldn't, but the temptation is 100% there. We'll take that monster and we'll run for a while.
I can't let that feral tackle me.
Well, I say that, then there's a damn feral out in the group and a jug, of course.
Okay, go for the head.
Well, I've missed a lot of shots today, so that was just the odds going back to normal. That monster's already wore off. That took like no time. Bushes in State of Decay 1 made you invisible. Wow, they noticed so quick. I'm pretty surprised she noticed, though. I did not think she would. Hey, our broken down thing's still here. Okay, let's slow down so we don't have to sit here and fight for this van the whole time.
I have to slow down.
Oh, we're gonna have 2 repair kits. Make that 1. So we could 100% dupe. My god, I want to, but I know that I shouldn't to keep this run as legit as possible. So I won't. Yeah, I'll refuel. Why not? Since we can't actually top it off, that means I know that we're not wasting any. So I'm good with it. I'm gonna go down here and talk to these guys and see what they're up to, because the supply drops aren't making a big difference in our lives. So if there's someone up there that's recruitable, I know they're recruitable, but that we actually could use, then we're gonna go ahead and grow our community just a bit more. Either computers or mechanics.
See, people, this is what I've been talking about. Nice work.
Maybe medicine for medkit crafting, but the order right now is mechanics, and then computers for programming for the Clio thing, and from there, so because then we could legacy in the space and then medicine. Yeah, the dynamic lighting looks oddly good tonight. I know that one of these people is craftsmanship level 3. I used to tinker and I was able to screw my hands into a board 5 or 6 times. I put in the door backwards. I did home improvement projects and my home decreased in value. So he's probably not in the running. But the other two, I cannot remember. The wizard van looks the coolest, but drive's probably the worst. That turning radius is rough.
You're still alive.
Medicine, med kits, that toolkit. I should buy that beforehand. One's metalwork. And I will say, I can't remember if it takes craftsmanship or construction. There's 4 stars in craftsmanship.
Good to see you.
Literature. I want to look that up. That seems silly, but I'm always curious in quirk skills. Quirk skills. I don't have our map up tonight. You know what? We're gonna go mapless tonight. I just want to film a couple and kill some hearts before bed. Literature. Knowledge of the arts, 100% experience rate. Okay. Where was it that we were at not very long ago where knowledge... Oh, I think maybe... No, that's not it. Where were we? We were able to get extra morale for knowledge of the arts. I know that the Trumbull County, the meditation garden was like that. But it seemed like it was one of these base facilities too. Wasn't a built-in kitchen either. What the hell was it? Something provided with knowledge of the arts plus 5 morale. Oh, I know what it is. It's the landmark outpost. 100% experience rate plus 6 morale. Man, oh man. I'll tell you, that's pretty interesting because... What is... Let me check out outpost level 3 on construction, which we're likely to even touch. This is an expensive buy-in, though. I'm hoping you just need craftsmanship and not construction. Looking it up right now. Meds outpost. Ammo. Material. Outpost 3. Yeah, you just need knowledge of craftsmanship. So technically the metalworking person could also get us in there. And what is... I know metalwork, I think, gives us parts per day. But we could take the literature person and go get the signature outpost and be getting like 15 morale. Weapon durability, knowledge of craftsmanship, knowledge of metalwork. Okay. I guess that's kind of it. Man, that's really not that good. What does craftsmanship do? Like, why can't we build toolkits with craftsmanship? I know we're just sitting here talking. This is just like, this is kind of a big decision. It's either permanent morale, or we can go get into metalwork, which allows the crafting of masterwork weapons. We can make parts from materials. We're not really rich. The only thing that really works there for us right now is the 15% weapon durability.
Don't be gone for too long.
128 health. 100. Well, we can't play her, so that doesn't even matter. Well, I'll tell you what. This seems dumb.
We'd really like someone with your talents in our community.
But it's kind of a dumb challenge run anyway.
Everybody, right? Every last survivor. I want that as my superpower.
Oh, God. She's -3 morale all the time. Still, which completely gets rid of why I grabbed her in the first place. Let's go kill some hearts. Let's kill some hearts. Let's work up our influence. Let's get our influence up there. And let's get the landmark outpost. The surviving soldiers are down to 2 people now. So that moron did, in fact, keep going and going and going until he got himself killed. That glitch has been around for too long because it has an actual impact on the game. 2 people. They had 3 people. The guy just never went back to base. He just kept following the freaking vehicle around. That happens consistently. Like, there's an obvious thing that triggers it. And it's always where you do a mission and instead of having to talk to the person, they just start running home. They'll never find their way back home. I could probably kill the food outpost. Yeah, that'll actually work. Pretty sure that's what we should do. Well, look, I know we're going to keep the coffee outpost. I also know I'm going the wrong way. It's okay. I'll turn back in towards the base and we'll kill stuff there. I'm going to kill a plague heart. In fact, is there an outpost on our way over there? This one. Go here, take an espresso, and let's kill a heart. Call it an episode. God, then I might already have to quit. I'm crashing much faster than anticipated. Oh, Grandma's like having a something. I gotta go.